Good morning. It is a nice day out. Little no sun, but still nice and warm. For the next few days, or this week and next week, I've got to get a lot of things done in the office. It's just mostly office. I've got bids I've got to get done. A lot of them just came in, and I want to give a shout out to Greenway Landscapes for getting an Instagram photo, and J Bova 1998. Alright, so I got the file in there. That's what it's gonna look like, and the jacket is on, and everything's all prepped, ready to go. So let's hit it. Oh wait, I gotta trace it just in case. Make sure we're all in line. Make sure nothing's getting in the way. Okay, we are good. Let's start. Guys, so there we have it, right on the jacket, in the back. So pretty good, decent size. I thought it turned out pretty good. So keep that straight. I've been running errands all morning, got an oil change, went to look at some bids or projects, and now brother's down here. It's gonna fix some iPads, and look at what we got. We got a hoverboard. Found out that it wasn't charging. Customer brought it in. Normally we don't fix this stuff, but she brought it in, and the power, it wasn't charging, so we figured out the problem. The power cord broke up, it broke off on the board. So we're gonna solder that back on and see if that's the problem. Test it out. The button ones.
What button?
The power button. Push it once. That needs to be charged. Usually the light turns on.
Yeah, it's charging.
Yeah, it's charging. We fixed the problem. Got the power, the red charging power cord broke off of the solder joint, so soldered that back on, and now checked it, and it works now. So I'm putting the cover back on. So now it's taking charge. You can see it's red. Once it fully charged, it's green. Before we couldn't even turn this on, and now we can actually hit the power button and that turns on, and it's good to go. So let's get it charged up for them. Should be good. Shut it off.
The situation. Okay, look at the players, the Googles, the Facebooks. They're in control. They got control. Look at our government, completely out of control. So what do they control? Nothing, except the media. Look, I have a real problem with people who equate intelligence with leadership and control. Intelligence is not leadership, and intelligence is not control. And being nice to people, by the way, is not leadership. Being nice to people is not even intelligent. Being nice, if you look up the word nice, back in the 1700s or 1400s, the word nice actually meant the village clown or village fool. So all of you out there trying to be nice, you're trying to be nice, it doesn't reduce your turnover being nice to people. Being nice is not nice. What you want to do is be in control, so your people produce at higher levels. And become obsessed with this concept. It's not about just being smart or even being right. If someone is right, doesn't mean they have control. You could be right on the highway and still be in a wreck. You'd much better be off being in control. Being wrong and being in control would keep you out of that wreck. They'll ultimately be unable to prove themselves right, and therefore, because they're out of control, they're wrong. Look, I own 5 companies, okay? I don't even look at them as 5 companies. If you look at them on paper, they're 5 different companies. I don't manage those businesses. I control them. I hire people. I hire managers. I hire department heads. I meet with them. I write checks. I take risks. I make decisions. I put myself in my business, my company, my family, my money. The money you give me, I put it, I take control of it for a little while. That's what I do. I take control. I'm a boss. I'm an entrepreneur. I need managers. So while I need them to make sure we get things done, I have to control the environment until somebody else steps in and says, hey Grant, you don't need to take control of the environment anymore, brother. I got it, my man. And then I get to do what? I get to go control something else. Look, there's plenty on this planet to take control of. Just look around. It's not like, oh, I'm a control freak. Really? Well, why is everything out of control? Why are so many people doing so poorly? I'm willing to give up control when somebody around me steps up and says, dude, I got this.
Alright, so what I'm doing is we're going to use the foam for the hustle part. Alright guys, there you have it. Check that out. Look at the detail on that thing. Yeah, turned out good, I thought. So